Exactly. Or
Yeah.
you so angry at your kids, or you're trying to get them to live out the dreams that you wanted to live.
All right, guys, welcome to Confessions from a Red Couch. I'm your host, Janae, and this podcast is all about improving the relationship with yourself so you don't take your trash to others, because no one wants your unresolved things. Um, Today, this month, for the month of March, I'm highlighting women of color in podcasting and in business, because this is Women's Month, and it also included International Women's Day, and I just felt the need to make sure people that I like get, I want to talk to them and get their thoughts about being a woman and what that means to them, especially being a woman in business and in podcasting. And so I have a guest tonight. Do you want to go ahead and introduce yourself, please?
First, I want to say thank you so much for having me on, sis.
You're
I
welcome.
appreciate you so much.
You're
Um,
welcome.
I am Tracy, and I'm from the Melanated Mom Podcast.
Yes, she is.
And my show is a lot. I don't want to say a little bit, a lot about encouragement. I'm just a natural encourager. I am an advocate for children, about living creative and free lives. And I'm also always encouraging moms to continue to follow their dreams, excuse me, y'all, their dreams and visions for their lives, because
Yes.
our dreams don't die just because we have kids.
Nope,
So that's a little bit about what my podcast is about.
That's good. And her podcast is amazing. And I do like what you just said. No, your dreams do not die because you become a mom. I think it's important that you even focus on your dreams even more, so you don't get lost in, being a mom.
Exactly. Or
Yeah.
you so angry at your kids, or you're trying to get them to live out the dreams that you wanted to live for your life.
Right.
No,
Right.
ma'am, that was your dream.
Exactly.
Not their dream.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Nothing to do with them. It's all
exactly
about what you need to do, what you should have done.
exactly. Yep.
So not putting yourself on a back burner. Make sure you check out her show. I'm going to put her information in the show notes. And so we're just going to go ahead and get into this thing if you're ready.
I am ready.
All right.
Ready.
Good. So the first thing I want to talk about, the first question is, what is your favorite thing about being a woman?
I would have to say that my favorite thing about being a woman is the amount of influence that we actually have.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
and if we play our cards right, we have so much power to influence the world in a very positive way.
That's
if
true.
if we do it the right way.
Yeah.
So I'm always like encouraging women to like use that leverage and use that power to go ahead and help make some big decisions. Like, for example, like, I know you're married, I'm married. So if you're married, like, yeah, my husband is the head of the household, but I'm the neck. Okay. So
Exactly.
I get to turn different ways and be able to encourage him to do different things, and also encourage our families to do different things. And that it starts at home, and then it kind of translates to the world. So I'm always encouraging women to use the influence and the power we have to help other people, to encourage other people, and to just make the world a more positive place.
That's true, especially with us being Black women. Women
I agree with that.
My goodness, we are such big influencers in everything. If we do it, somebody's trying to copy it.
Yep,
or
for sure.
Or do it a different way. So whatever we say is popular, whatever we say is good, everyone follows behind us. So you are correct. Our influence stretches beyond our homes, beyond our jobs, and it's just amazing what we can do.
We are so powerful.
We
and
are.
If we use it the way that it needs to be used, we will see such a change in the world, I believe.
True. I completely agree with you on that one. Okay, the next question is, what woman inspires you and why?
I would say that the older I got, I would say that would have to be my grandmother.
Really?
Yeah, I just kind of look around and I realize how many generations she has influenced herself. Like, from what she passed down to my mom, for what my mom has passed down to me, and then now when I'm passing down to my own children. Just the small things, just about being like bold in her faith and carrying wisdom into every area of her life as she was raising her children and working.
Yeah.
It's just amazing to watch women, especially back in that day when they didn't have many rights or much freedom, be able to like practice faith in such a bold way, and pass so many amazing things down to their children that are now being passed down to my own children. So yes, she was a great woman. I miss her very much.
And you know, and just tying that back into your answer to the first question about influence, you know, even though they didn't have the rights that we have now, they were still able to influence, you know, beyond.
Yeah, they certainly were.
Yeah, beyond what they couldn't do or weren't allowed to do, they were still able to influence so much. So
exactly. And we don't have the kind of, we don't have the kind of privilege that white women have, but think about how much less privilege they had than even we have.
Yeah,
they didn't have a say in anything. So I also believe that, you know, just like generational curses can be passed down, generational blessings can be passed down too.
True.
And we are blessed upon blessed because she was my grandmother. So, yeah.
But she just kept passing down her blessings, and you know, the women before her passed down their blessings to her, and she just kept it moving, you know, because she knew what it meant to make sure her family stayed blessed. So that's always that's a good thing. All right, our next question is, are there any assumptions about women that you would like to change, and why?
I went specifically into Black women on this one when I was thinking about it. I would like to change the narrative that Black women are angry, and also that Black women are always strong. I would say like the angry part is like, it's so annoying to me because of the way that we are and the way that we express ourselves. I think that we're just a very animated group.
We are.
That's just how we are, and it doesn't have anything to do with anger. And also it has something to do sometimes without feeling like people are listening to our voice.
Yes.
So you feel like you have to get louder. That doesn't mean that you're necessarily angry. So I just get so sick of hearing about that. I get so sick of shows depicting us in that way, that this is the way that we come across. Yeah, because there's so many different layers to us. We are not, we're not just sitting around here trying to be mad at everything. Yes, some things do make us mad.
But other than that,
we mad all the time.
Exactly. Other than that, we're laughing, we're joking, we're loving, we're kind. If we get angry, it's because, like you said, we're frustrated. It's more out of frustration, and it wouldn't be anything that anyone else wouldn't be angry about. You know?
Exactly. But because of the way that we express it, it's seen as so much worse than when anybody else gets angry.
True.
And also the part about being strong. I think it puts Black women in a very bad place for people to always think that they're strong. It teaches them not to seek therapy. It teaches them that they can never like just be human. And I don't like that.
Yeah.
Because there's moments that we need to be human too.
Right. We are vulnerable. Like it's a lot. It's a lot. And I think another thing is, if we don't show our vulnerability, it also has us neglecting, like, and, you know, always being strong, and neglects our self-care for ourselves. That's why we, you know, our biggest killers are stress and heart disease and stuff like that, because we're carrying the weight of the world on us, and we're not able to be like, we think, you know, people don't want us to if we take it off and be like, we done, we can't do it. They're like, what do you mean?
Right. What do you mean you can't do it? I mean, I can't do it. I mean, I'm a whole human being.
Right.
That can't
I'm tired and frustrated.
Exactly. We get tired too. And I want us to be able to seek out the things that we need more often. And I see us getting so much better at it. And I want to see it improve even more.
True. I do too. Yeah. I want us to keep going to therapy, keep, you know, seeking like self-care things for ourselves. Keep telling people no.
Thank you. I was just about to say that one. No, I can't do it. No, I don't want to. No is a complete sentence.
My aunt taught me this. She said, if you have a problem with saying no, tell someone that you're not going to be able to do it. Because, you know, people don't question that. Like if you say, oh no, I'm not going to be able to do that, then they're like, okay, you know, they assume, well, something's going on, so she really
must be busy. Right.
Yeah, she must be busy. But if you say no, people can question your no. So if you don't want anybody to question your no, be like, I'm not going to be able to do it.
hey, I'm not going to be able to make it.
I'm not going to be able to do that right now.
And it's so sad, and I try to make sure that as much as possible, like to my friends and family, that I extend grace when they can't come to stuff, because it causes a lot of anxiety for me to have to be able to not show up at stuff. Like, I can't be everywhere.
No.
So,
and it's okay to be tired. Exactly.
So if somebody tells me no, I try to be that person that's like, okay, no worries. I get it. I understand, because that's the same grace that I want somebody to show me when I can't.
Yeah, if I'm tired, I'm not gonna be able to do it.
Right, exactly.
I'm not gonna be able to do it.
Look, that's my new phrase. I'm not gonna be able to do it.
I'm not gonna be able to do that. It's so much easier. I'm not gonna be able to do it. Can you?
It really is.
I'm not gonna be able to do that. It makes life so much better.
I really think it does. I'm glad you said that, because I'm gonna start using that.
Yeah, that's a good one to use. That's the one to put in your little arsenal.
Right, exactly.
All right. And then the last question, what do you believe will be the biggest challenge for the generation of women behind you?
I am going to go again with Black women and saying that people don't take us seriously.
Yeah.
But the flip side to that is that we ain't waiting for them to take us seriously.
Nope.
So there's a positive spin on that as well.
It is.
I think that we're being ignored a lot, that we're being undervalued, and people aren't paying attention. But look, I'm here to tell y'all better pay attention, because we only come up on the slide. We only come up on the slide. Like, y'all ain't paying attention to it. We over here working and doing things in the background. Me and Janae, we're in the same podcasting group. And look, folks ain't out here playing.
Nope.
So it might not look like we doing something,
but we are.
Really are.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I think that people a lot of times don't recognize it. But I mean, even, among Black women, a lot of us know that we are being more educated. Like, we're out here doing our thing.
Yeah.
And they don't see it. So I think that it may pose a problem to other people, and they might look at us, our influence not being far, our reach not being far, but they're going to turn around. And
they're going to figure it out at some point.
Yeah, exactly. So it's really not a problem.
Yeah, that's true.
Them, but it's not a problem for us.
That's true, yeah.
I'm just excited to watch Black people grow. I'm excited to watch Black women take off, and to realize how powerful we really are. And I think that for so long, we didn't see it. We didn't get it. But I think now that we're actually starting to band together, work together more, love each other in different ways, that we are going to be unstoppable. They ain't going to be able to do nothing about it.
True. Like it's like because we're tired. We're tired of being undervalued. We're tired of people taking our things and, thinking that, taking our thing. What we do is ghetto, but when they take it, it's
fabulous.
It's fashion. It's fabulous. No, sis, we done with that. Like, y'all can keep all it.
It's fabulous. It was fabulous before.
Yeah, it was fabulous when we did it. It's still fabulous now, and we're taking our credit for it, and we're getting our things. We're getting our things. That's what we're doing.
We really are.
Yeah, we're getting our things.
So, like I said, it's not a bad thing for us, but it's gonna be a bad thing for them. So.
Yeah. Well, when they wake up one day and be like, "Oh my goodness,
they own the whole world.
They own everything." They just brought everybody up with them too. Look at them.
Exactly. So yeah, like I said, I'm not worried for us, but I'm worried for how everybody else is going to feel when they see that. No, we're not playing no more.
No, and look at my shoulders. That sucks for them. Oh well.
Shrug. Oh well.
Oh well. Oh goodness. Thank you so much for doing this. Please tell the people where to find you again, and the name of your podcast, and where to find you, and her things will be in the show notes. Go ahead and tell them.
Okay, so I am Melanated Mom Podcast. So on Twitter, I'm Melanated Mom Podcast.
Okay.
On Facebook, I am Melanated-Mom.
Okay.
On
I don't think
did I say Twitter or Instagram? Which one did I just say?
Twitter, Facebook.
And I didn't mean Twitter. So wait a minute. I can't. Let me start
It's
over.
all good. It's okay. You're good. You're
I'm
good.
just confused. Okay, so on Twitter, I am Melanated, not Twitter. On IG, I am Melanated Mom Podcast.
There it is.
On
okay.
Facebook, I'm Melanated-Mom.
Okay.
And on Twitter, I'm at Melanated Mom Podcast 1.
Okay, cool. Good.
Okay.
Yes. And guys, make sure you follow her things, subscribe to her things, because that's why I'm doing this, to promote people, right? Promote my sisters, because it's Women's Month and we doing this.
I'm so excited. Thank you so much for having me on. This was so fun.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And guys, this is Confessions from a Red Couch podcast. Once again, it is all of those things on Instagram and Facebook. I don't Twitter yet. And also the YouTube page. You can find me on Confessions from a Red Couch on the Twitter page. And you can find all of these things at confessionsfromaredcouch.com. Thank you so much for joining me once again. Make sure you go and like her things, subscribe to her things, follow, rate, review, because that is how we can get more content out for you, is if you go and like our things. So like our things.
Yes.
Yes, like our things. All right, guys. Make sure you tune in for the next segment, and thank you so much. Bye. Okay. Let me. Oh.
What happened? It didn't